TRB's live broadcast of Ripley High School football. This is Mike White with you tonight, flying solo as Tracy Crazy Horse Henson is on a cruise this week. But we'll be taking on the Dyer County Choctaws, Class 5A. They're a step above the Ripley High School Tigers. So that's who came to town tonight. And of course, we'll be back in district play action next Friday night as the Ripley Tigers will travel to Obion County to take on the Rebels. This again is a non-district game for the Tigers. Captains for the Ripley High School Tigers tonight are number 8, Ethan Miller, number 68
for the Tigers, number 6 Ross, number 18 Hamer, number 56 Rogers, and number 66
Tyler Rogers, and number 18 J.J. Hammer. Captains for Dyer County are number 34 Evan Thomas, number 2 Aaron Whittle, number 3 Caden Stafford, and number 78 Chase Bailey. Captains are at the middle of the field at this time, getting ready for the coin toss. The rest of the teams are in the end zone as they get ready to come out on the field, and we'll be underway here in just a few minutes. Sponsors for tonight's game: the Mills Food Plaza, Norman Hendrick Manor at Mount Carmel. Ripley wins the toss, and they're going to receive.
The Tigers will receive the ball.
Thornton's Furniture, McDonald's, Cannell's Body Shop, SDG Primary Care, Quality Care, Best One Tire in Jackson and in Brownsville, Bank of Ripley, Lauderdale Lumber and Hardware, Tennessee Lottery, Triple T Tire, 2 locations in Dyersburg, SDT Contractors, WTE, that's West Tennessee Express, JST Trucking, and Komatsu. We're just moments away from kickoff. We've got kind of an overcast sky here tonight, so we're hoping the rain will hold off, or at least the lightning will. We won't have any lightning delays tonight. Dyer County comes into the game with a 1-2 record, the same record as the Ripley Tigers. And the Tigers come out onto the field. Tigers tonight in their gray uniforms, gray pants, gray jerseys. Of course, they've got the purple helmets with the chrome decals on the side.
Cheerleaders and mini cheerleaders.
And they've got the purple numerals outlined in white, and Dyer County in all white except for orange numbers outlined in black. White helmets with orange decals on the side. So we're just about ready for kickoff, hoping to get this game underway before any type of rain or weather delay hampers the game tonight. Ripley already out on the field. They're getting ready to receive. Back deep for Ripley, number 23 Curry and number 3 Maben. Then just up in front of them is number 7 Webster and number 5 Dylan Jones. Ripley's going to take the ball first, hoping to make an opening statement here and drive down and open this game up early. Dark clouds in kind of the southeast skies. So hopefully we'll get this game underway and the clouds will either blow around or blow over. Great crowd here tonight for the Ripley Tigers, and a good, decent crowd from Dyer County. Of course, it's still early. Probably more folks will come in provided the rain holds off. So if you're out driving around or at home, come on out and watch the Ripley High School Tigers. Kick team for Dyer County is in place. And it's kickoff time in Tiger Town. Ball's going to be taken at the 5-yard line. He's across the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and he gets out to the 30-yard line, and that's where Ripley will take over. First down and 10, their first offensive series. Nice return by, that was number 3, Cedric Maben. number 8, Ethan Miller. Ripley comes to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Single setback with quarterback, and that is Tyler Ross. He drops straight back, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket, rolls to his left, looking downfield. He's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 6 or 7. As had a lot of defenders coming right after him as soon as he got the ball and got back in the pocket. He was flushed out of the pocket to his left, trying to look downfield for someone to throw to, just couldn't get it out in time, and so the Tigers lose about 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 16, ball back at about the 24-yard line. Ross hands the ball off this time to the running back, and he's going to be brought down. That was Squirt. He gets back just up out across the 20. Well, they're going to say basically no gain, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 16 for the Tigers. No score early. 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
It's 3rd down.
Big 3rd down play here for the Tigers. 3rd and 16, ball on the 24. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He's got a man over the middle, and it's caught for the 1st down, and he fumbles the ball, but it's going to be picked up by the Ripley Tigers at the 49-yard line. But it's going to be good enough for a 1st down. They're going to say he was right at the 50. So he was fumbled at midfield, but he recovered, or actually it was recovered by someone that was following up. But at any rate, it does result in a Tiger 1st down. So that was huge for the Ripley Tigers to convert their first 3rd down play. And he looked like he might have went all the way, but he was hit just by an arm, grabbed him, and it did pull the ball out. And the Tigers did recover, so it's 1st down and 10, nose of the ball at the 50-yard line with 10:15 to go in the first quarter. No score. Ross takes a snap. He hands it off to Squirt again. He breaks the first tackle and gets brought down right across the 50. Number 2 on the tackle is Aaron Whittle. I think that's the coach's son.
No gain. 2nd down. Ripley. He needs a wide for that.
9:40 to go in the opening quarter, opening drive for the Ripley High School Tigers. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback drops back. He wants to throw. He's going to pull it down, and he's going to run a quarterback. He's across the 40, the 30, the 20. He's going to go almost all the way. He's going to be brought down by a shoestring at about the 14 or 13-yard line. And it was basically a quarterback draw. It looked like it was designed that way. And so the Tigers are going to have 1st down at about the 13-yard line. And he was brought down by Scotty Dillard. He's a senior defensive back for Dyer County. So huge play here for the Ripley High School Tigers. Ripley back up to the line, 2 wide right, over to the left, 1 to the right. Ross takes the ball, he hands it off to Squirt again, trying to pick up some room over the left side. He gets a little bit of running room, not much, but he picks up about 3, maybe 4 on the play. I'm going to say about 4, so it'll be 2nd down and 6 for Ripley. Ball is at about the 10-yard line.
Falcon on the stop for the Choctaws.
Ripley with 2nd and 6. Ball is on the 9-yard line. 8 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 2 wide right, 1 to the left. Ross takes a snap. He's looking to get rid of it. He's got a big rush from behind. He's going to be brought down. A huge loss back at the 25-yard line. Came from the backside. He never saw him. And he was rolling to his right trying to throw, and he came from behind and brought him down at about the 25-yard line. So it's going to be a loss of about 15 yards. It'll be now
3rd down.
3rd and a whole bunch. We got Mr. Wheatley sitting in tonight for Crazy Horse. He's our resident expert, so any questions we have about penalties or rules, we can always ask him. So he's a wealth of knowledge for us to have with him. 7:33 to go Ripley drops back, wanting to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket again. He hits again for a loss back across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. So the first down marker is at about the 6-yard line, brought down by Adam Williams. And again, came from the backside. So the Tigers got two big plays, and then they've been backpedaling with sacks. And so the Tigers going to attempt, with his fourth down, they're going to attempt a field goal from the 42-yard line, which would be a 52-yard field goal. And he's made this in practice. He's actually made a 62-yard in practice, according to the coach. So let's see what he can do here. We got to hold him out and give him a chance. And here's the kick. It's long, and it is good. 52-yard field goal for the Ripley Tigers. Dyer County comes to the line, second down and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Second offensive play for Dyer County Choctaws. Shotgun formation, quarterback drops back. He's going to throw a little swing pass, and it's in and out of the hands of the halfback, and it falls incomplete. So now it'll be third down and 10. And again, that's what the rain does. It makes that ball slippery, so it's kind of makes you one-dimensional. So you have to either be able to run the ball or you got to get these short passes completed. And so far, they've tried 2 short passes that did fall incomplete. So now it'll be third down and 10. Ball still at the 35-yard line. 6:34 to go. Ripley on top, 3-0. Quarterback takes a snap, wanting to throw again. He pump fakes. Now he's going to throw it long downfield. He's got a man wide open. And it falls incomplete. But he had a man wide open. I don't know what happened to our cover man, but he evidently got sucked up on that pump fake.
Said can't get beat like that. He got
and he was just beat bad.
What they did, they faked the screen with the middle guy.
So now it's going to be fourth down and 10. 6:28 to go. Clock stopped with that incomplete pass. Ripley on top, 3-0. Again, fourth down and 10 from the 35-yard line for Dyer County.
Stafford.
Ripley has one man back deep. I can't see his number. Here is the punt, and he gets it off. And it's going to stop or be downed at about the 32-yard line. So that's where Ripley will have the ball, first down and 10. So they'll try their hand at handling this wet ball. 6:19 to go in the first quarter. Ripley on top, 3-0. So Ripley will come to the line of scrimmage with wide outs to either side. We're going to have 2 to the left. Ross in shotgun formation. He hands it off to his running back going off the left side. Starts to the right, cuts back to the left. Short gain. Picks up about a yard or so over the left side. They're going to say he picks up about 1, so it'll be second down and 9 for the Ripley Tigers.
Clark makes the tackle of Moore. Very short game. Second down, long 9.
Again, 5:49 to go in the first. Ripley on top, 3-0 against the Dyer County Choctaws. Ross takes a snap. He hands it off again. He's got a nice hold on the right-hand side. Square crosses the 40, the 45, and down just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. So a first down for the Ripley High School Tigers. That'll move the chains.
To the Choctaw 49, where Ripley will have a first down.
So another big first down for the Ripley High School Tigers. Good run there by Squirt, Cordarian Moore. And good blocking on the right side.
It's first down, Ripley.
No, if it's like they brought the safety down.
Ripley will have 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right.
I know it's what red.
Ross takes a snap. He hands it off to Squirt, and he's going to be covered up behind the line of scrimmage. Going to lose back to about the 49-yard line. So he's going to lose about 2 yards on the
They're
play.
thinking we're going to run the ball the whole time, especially when they got the safety up.
Stops him for a 2-yard loss. With second down.
So it'll be second down and 12 with 4:40 to go in the first. Again, Ripley with the early 3-0 lead on a 52-yard field goal. by Hawkins. That's the difference in the game so far.
Yep.
Nobody back deep for Dyer County. They hand the ball off to Squirt, and he goes over the left side and gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Dyer County not respecting the pass at all with the rain and the wet conditions.
It's 3rd down.
So if there's a passing situation, this will be it. Again, the rain continues, but we continue play.
It's slacked up some.
2 wides to the right, 1 to the left. 2-man set in the backfield, shotgun formation. It's a toss, fake toss sweep, and Ross is going to keep it himself. He's got the 1st down as he crosses the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20. Still on his feet as he gets down to the 15-yard line. A fantastic run, but a flag on the field at about the 39-yard line. And I hope that's not a hold and brings the ball back. But it was if it is, it was a fantastic run either way by Ross. And it was just faked the toss sweep and then took it himself. And it looks like it is going to come back. And it is holding against the Tigers.
Holding on the Tigers.
And I don't know if this was the case or not, but a lot of times those holding calls come in behind the ball carrier.
That long game nullified. It's at the 36-yard line of Choctaws.
So that was a waste of a fantastic run by someone called for holding. So that moves the ball up to the 45-yard line.
35.
And about 6 for Ripley.
The scrimmage is at the 45-yard line, 45-yard line.
Ripley with 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Shotgun formation, 2-man set in the backfield. Almost everybody in the tackle box for the Choctaws. Quarterback takes a snap. He's just a quarterback sweep coming to the right. And a flag comes out again. As he gets it down, he has the 1st down, but a flag's going to come out, and I think that's going to bring it back.
However, there's a flag at the 45-yard line.
I believe that's going to be a hold against the Tigers. And it's definitely going against the Tigers. As they're going to walk them back.
That's another 10-yard holding infraction against Ripley.
So the Tigers go from 3rd and 5 now to 3rd and 15. So they're back up to their own 45.
3rd and 16.
3rd and 17 for the Tigers. 2 wide left, 1 to the right. Ross looking to throw, and he's got a man downfield. And it's a little bit underthrown. He dives for it, but cannot come up with it, so it'll bring up 4th down for the Tigers. That ball was intended for number 3, I believe.
Could not hold on.
Ball intended for Maven and hits the ground, falls incomplete with 2:50 to go in the opening quarter. Ripley in a punt situation, and Hawkins stands back at about his own 33-yard line. He can punt it like he can kick it. We can flip the field here. Here's a kick, and it's a high kick. It's going to fall at the 26 and take a good Tiger roll as it goes down to the inside the 15-yard line. So about the 14.5-yard line. So a nice punt there by Hawkins.
To about the 15-yard line. From their own
So with 2:37 to go in the 1st quarter, Ripley 3, Dyer County 0, but it will be Dyer County's ball, 1st down and 10. Ball spotted right at the 15-yard line. Dyer County got wide outs on both sides. 2 men set in the shotgun backfield, and it's a toss sweep going the other way, going around the right side. He's got a little room. He's got the first down. He's into the secondary, crosses the 35, and brought down right at the 39-yard line. So it'll be a first down for the Dyer County Choctaws.
24.
Taylor makes a nice run for the
24.
Choctaws, and a Choctaw
Taylor on the carry
first down
for the Choctaws
from
picks
the
up the first down.
39-yard line.
Ball is spotted at the 39. 2:25 to go in the first quarter. It's a toss sweep coming this way. If we turn him in,
Finch, you gotta take
and
a
he's going
better
to be
angle.
brought down at about the 41-yard line, maybe 42.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we're good. Finch has got to take a little better angle.
So better job there by the Ripley Tiger defense at containing him and turning him back inside, not letting him get the edge. 157 and counting here in the first. Ripley on top, 3-0 against the Dyer County Choctaws.
So watch the screen, watch the double moves. Tell them don't bite on the double moves.
2 wide outs to either side. And they pull the Tigers off. Hard or a long snap count. So instead of 2nd down and 7, it's they're going to get 5 out of it. So it'll be 2nd down and 2. As the Tigers bite on that hard snap count or long snap count. Tigers have 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers. Only 1 man in the backfield with the shotgun quarterback this time. 2 wide outs to either side. Quarterback takes a snap, and it's a pass out to the edge, and it's caught. And he's going to be hit in the backfield for a loss at the 40-yard line. He's going to lose about 6 or 7 on the play. With 1:05 to go, it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 8. They're going to spot the ball back up at about the 43-yard line. So it'll still be 3rd down and about 6. Rain still coming down. It's not as hard as it was, but it's still raining. 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. And it's a toss sweep coming this way. And he got a chance to get him in the backfield. Good job there for the Tigers come out. 2 or 3 flags come in, and I think it's going to be a holding penalty against the Dyer County Choctaws. They're blocking the backfield. Again, I told you it's great having Mr. Wheatley up here because he can see exactly what's going on and how they're calling it. So either way, it's going to go against the Choctaws, so that's going to back them up with 31 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Waiting for the refs to mark it off. It is a block in the back, and it is against the Choctaws. It's declined. So it's going to bring up 4th down now. So a punting situation for the Dyer County Choctaws. So they'll be punting it back to the Tigers with 31 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Again, Ripley 3, Dyer County
The main thing that
0.
messes up, gauge went way too deep. So you might want to talk to him.
Maven stands back at his 24-yard line. Here is his punt snap, and he does get it off. It's going to hit at the about the 20 or 5 or 6 and roll down to the 20-yard line. So with 21 seconds to go in the opening quarter, Ripley will have the ball back and the lead 3-0 as we get ready for the Ripley Tiger offense as they come back onto the field.
Quarter that is, it's Ripley first down.
To get a little extra insight in here tonight with the coaches here, and you can probably hear them behind us, and so that's always good to get some extra information. So I think they may not like being up here with us, but I enjoy them being here with us. 21 seconds to go as Ripley comes to the line, wide outs to either side. Ross, the quarterback, takes a snap, hands it off to Squirt, going off the left side, and he gets across the 20. And they're going to be out to about the 22 or 3-yard line. Pick up of around 2, and that's probably going to be the last play of the first quarter.
It'll make it 2nd down and 7.
And that will be the last play of the 4th quarter. So at the end of 1, here at Tiny Stadium, Jim Fitzhugh Field, Ripley on top, 3-0, and we'll take a 1 minute. We'll take a 1 minute timeout and be back with the second quarter right after this. Ready for the second quarter. Again, Ripley on top with a 52-yard field goal early in the game on the first offensive drive to take the lead 3-0, and it's been that way in the rain since. While we've got just a little break in action, I got to give a shout out to my son, who is Justin Hendricks, who played here in 2003 his senior year and was an all-district player on defense for the Tigers. He was pinned today as a submarine chief in the Navy, E7. So very proud of him, and big congratulations to Justin Hendricks. Ripley comes up to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 23-yard line. And the ball hits the ground, and we're going to get it back, but we're going to lose about 5. Probably back to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe lose 3 or 4, depending on the spot.
Loss of 3 yards.
So it's going to be 3rd down and about 11.
No loss on the play, back to the original line of scrimmage. Second half.
11:30 and counting here in the early going of the second quarter. Ripley comes to the line of scrimmage, wide outs to either side. Shotgun formation, the quarterback hands it off to Squirt. He's trying to get outside. He's got some room. He gets the edge, he gets the first down. He gets across the 30 out to about the 31 or 2-yard line. And let's see, there's somebody down on the far sideline.
To the 32-yard
And I
line.
hope that's not more. Whoever it is still there.
I can't see no number.
No, it's number 10, I believe. I believe that's number 10, Hunter Crowder.
I can't.
We don't want any of them to be hurt at all.
Yeah, it's Hunter.
And I believe that was Crowder down on the far sideline. He's still down, so well wishes for him.
He married a good number.
As he came off the bench last week and at quarterback and did a fantastic job. Did everything, the coaches said, did everything you would expect for someone to come in off the bench at quarterback. So we've got an injury timeout with 11:07 to go. When play resumes, it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Tigers at about the 32 or 3-yard line. But we're going to take a, let's see if they're getting him up. Looks like maybe he's about to get up. And he does. He gets up under his own power. Hopefully he'll be able to walk off under his own power.
Yeah.
Well, they're actually carrying him off. He's got his arms around the couple of coaches, so hopefully it's not anything too serious. Looks like he's putting a little weight on both of his legs, so hopefully he's just shaking up and be able to come back. So he is putting some weight on it.
In the backside middle linebacker. You hear me on that play?
He's coming off a little gingerly, but he is putting some weight on both legs, so that's a positive sign. Right leg, Mr. Wheatley says.
As play resumes, the ball rests at the 32-yard line.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Ripley at
First
the
down,
on
10-yard
32-yard line.
11 minutes.
Time starts
in this first half.
roll now, just about as soon as they wilt back into play. It's 11:01 to go. Again, the rain has slacked off considerably, but our windows here are still pretty wet, so it's hard to see through them. Ripley comes to the line, 1st down and 10. Quarterback takes a snap, he hands it off.
It's there.
He starts inside, takes it outside. Squirt is off to the races. I don't think anyone's going to catch him. They're not. Cordarian Moore is going to go all the way for a Tiger touchdown.
That was blocked first.
Let's see, about a 63-yard touchdown run for Cordarian Moore for the Ripley High School Tigers to open up the score now. Ripley 9, Dyer County 0 with 10:50 to go in the second quarter.
And the Ripley Tigers score.
And Cordarian Moore, he started inside, broke it to the outside, good blocking on that side. And once he got in the open, I didn't think anybody was going to catch him, and he just ran off and left, turned the afterburners on, and was out of here. So Hawkins will line up for the PAT. And Ripley's going to run a man off late and get a flag.
5 yards.
And so that won't hurt Hawkins on his PAT. But I know this aggravates coaches to not have the personnel out there that are supposed to be there when they're supposed to be there, because I know they practice it all the time. So that backs him up 5 yards for the PAT again. Shouldn't hurt him after making a 52-yard field goal, so this should be a chip shot for him. Low snap, and it's blocked. So it's no good. I'll have to say that, let's put that one on the snapper, or it was snapped. The holder really didn't get a chance to put his hands on the ball. So that's again a casualty of playing in the rain. So with 10:50 to go here in the second quarter, Ripley on top, 9-0. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with the kickoff right after this. Back with the kickoff for the Ripley High School Tigers after a long touchdown run by Cordarian Moore, Squirt, as he is nicknamed by most of his players. So Ripley is going to kick off. And the Tigers now on top, 9-0 over the Dyer County Choctaws.
What they're trying to do is, yeah, I know, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
10:50 again to go in the second quarter as we await the kickoff. People coming back in as the rain has just about quit. And here's a kick, a long end-over-end kick. He's going to take him all the way back into the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback. So the Ripley Tigers defense will have their work cut out for them, as they will have the Choctaws pushed back at the 20-yard line from the touchback, and that's where the Choctaws will have the ball, first down and 10. 10:48 to go in the second. Again, Ripley on top, 9-0.
Yeah. I'll try. I can't really see it this up here, right here in this mirror.
Okay, started to put the ball to 25. Now they've got it at the 20.
I can see where everyone is. I just can't see their numbers up there.
So first down and 10 for the Choctaws from their own 20. 10:48. Quarterback takes the ball, rolls to his left, wanting to throw it into the flat, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
So it'll be second down and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Choctaws with 10:42, and the clock stops on that incomplete pass.
That's why he keeps getting in bad angles, because he keeps going underneath.
Choctaws with two wide, one to either side. Toss sweep coming this way. Ball is mishandled. It's fumbled in the background, or in the backfield. They picked it up, or just fall on it back there. But it's going to be a loss of several on the play. Looks like the ball is going to be back close to the 13-yard line. So a loss of about 6 or 7 on the play. Second down and 17, ball on the 13-yard line. Quarterback wanting to throw. He's looking downfield. Looking. We need to put a helmet on him. And we finally do get him down at about the 13-yard line.
I send everyone on pump block.
So it's going to be now third down and fourth down and around 15, maybe 17. I don't know if he actually got past the line of scrimmage or not. We let him stand back there for a long time, then he started scrambling, moving up toward out of the pocket toward the line of scrimmage, and we were finally able to bring him down. Fourth down and 20 according to the scoreboard. $9:38 to go in the second. Ripley on top, 9-0. Fourth down and 20 for the Choctaws. Tigers have one man back deep. He stands at about his own 47. Gets the punt off. It's a good punt. They're going to let it land, and it just about dies at the 39-yard line. Looked like it was going to go further than it did. So good field position this time for the Ripley Tiger offense as they come onto the field.
In the turf, from that mark, which is about the 39, the Tigers will.
So they're going to say it was down at the 39. So that's where Ripley will have it, 39 yards away from pay dirt.
Hey, they're out of the too high now.
Ripley will have wide outs to either side. Shotgun
Just
formation.
bringing them up some.
2 running backs in the backfield with Ross.
They're out a little too high. Now he's rolled down.
And they're going to take it and they're going to hand it to Squirt. He tries to squirt up the middle and he picks up 2 or 3 right up the middle of that offensive line. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 8. And that was Cordarian Moore, Squirt on the carry.
It's 2nd down.
2nd down and 8, 9:09 to go in the 2nd quarter. Again, Ripley 9 and Dyer County nada.
That's what we're fixing to run.
That's what I said. That's what we're going to run.
Ripley has wideouts to either side. Ross takes the snaps. Toss sweep coming this way. Starts it outside and he breaks it back inside and fumbles the ball. And it looks like Choctaws may have that, and they do. So that's another casualty of a wet ball. He got hit, and the ball squirted out, so the Tigers turn it over. With 8:40 to go here in the 2nd quarter, it'll be Choctaws' ball at about the 37-yard line. 38-yard line.
Recovery of the
8:40 to go in this first half.
1st and 10 Choctaws.
Choctaws are going to have 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right this time. 1 man set in the backfield. Quarterback's going to take it, roll to his left, wanting to throw, looking downfield, looking, and he's going to turn it up. The flag comes out, and he's going to have about a 2-yard pickup. That flag comes in, and I think Mr. Weeks or somebody behind me said it was an illegal formation. That's our illegal shift, and so that will back them up 5 yards.
Against the Choctaws.
So that backs the Choctaws up.
Tyler Rogers makes the stop for the Tigers.
Now remember, the Tigers will be back in district play next Friday night as we will travel to Troy, to Obion County, to take on the Obion County Rebels. So a big 1st down and about 15. With 8:29 to go in the 2nd quarter. Dyer County with the ball, Ripley with the lead. 2 wideouts to either side. Empty backfield. Quarterback takes a snap, he's throwing it out, and he's incomplete. And he tried to just quick pass it out to his slot, or one of his wideouts, and the ball slips through his hands, so it falls incomplete. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 15 for the Dyer County Choctaws.
Kind of defense are we?
Yeah, the rain pretty much gone here for the time being. People piling back in now that went to their cars. 2nd down and 15, ball on the 32-yard line. Choctaws come to the line with 2 wideouts to either side. Quarterback looks to his left, pump fake. Now he's going long downfield. He's got a man, and it's complete.
Moves, man.
And he's got the 1st down and a whole lot more as he gets down to about the 20 or 31-yard line. And he broke loose down the sideline. We were trying to make up some ground. The safety was to cover him, but couldn't get there quick enough. I guess he got sucked in on that pump fake. Either way, there was a man wide open, and the quarterback hits him. So that gives them a new set of downs. The ball will be at the 31-yard line, 1st down and 10, with 7:55 to go until halftime. Choctaws now threatening. Whistle comes in.
They're going to make us get off the field. Well, fighting delay.
And looks like we've had our first lightning delay. And that's what it's going to be. So we're going to have to send it back to the station. And here at Ripley at Tiny Knee Stadium, Jim Fitzhugh Field, the situation now is it's going to be 1st down and 10. Ball's going to be on the 31-yard line. We've got, let's see, what is it? How much time we got left in the 2nd quarter? 8 minutes or 7 minutes and 34 seconds. Dyer County's going to have the ball, 1st down and 10 at the Tiger 31. We've got Mr. Wheatley in here riding shotgun, so we'll have an extra set of eyes and a referee's mind here helping us out. So the Tigers and the Choctaws back up on the field now as we get ready to resume play. Again, Ripley 9 and Dyer County 0. 7:32 to go in the first half. It'll be first down and 10, Dyer County.
We stopped playing with 7 minutes and 34 seconds left in this second quarter, and we're right there now.
So we're just about ready to get this first play started back after the lightning delay.
Choctaw's ball.
So they had a lot of time to work on this play.
7:34 was the time.
What they want to do coming back after the lightning delay. And of course, it's not raining here anymore. The field's still wet, but the ball shouldn't stay wet like it was before. Okay, the referees are going to blow the whistle into play, and here we go. First down and 10. 2 wide outs to either side, man in motion from left to right. So it's a toss sweep coming this way to the man in motion, and hemmed up by the Ripley Tigers, and they're going to bring him down about a 2 or 3, maybe 4-yard loss behind the line of scrimmage.
18-3.
On the tackle for the Tigers, that was Cedric Mabin and J.J. Hammer.
Mabin and Hammer.
So he actually loses about 3 on the play. Second down, 13, ball back at the 34-yard line. Tiger defense did a good job of hemming him up and not letting him get the edge that time.
Second and 13.
2 wide outs either side, shotgun formation, quarterback snaps, looking to his right. He throws it to a little hook pattern, and he's caught, but he's brought down immediately just about at the original line of scrimmage. He may get those 3 back, and that's about it.
And Mabin on the coverage.
So it'll be third down and 10 for Dyer County. And they're going to say he picked up a couple more yards, so it's going to be third down and about 8. 6:45 and counting here in the second quarter. Wide outs to either side. The Tigers pulled off.
Flag, stop play.
So that'll give them an easy 5. So instead of third and 8, it'll be third and 3.
Dyer County moving back 5 yards.
Clock stop was 6:39. Well, they see it's still third down and 12. Now here's the quarterback. He takes a snap, rolls to his left, wanting to throw. Got a man in the flat. He completes it. He's got the first down. He's going to be brought down at around inside the 20-yard line. Picks up the first down at the about 18. Let's see. About the 17-yard line. 6:22 to go until halftime. Again, Ripley on top, 9-0.
17-yard line.
2 wide outs to either side for Dyer County. They roll to the right, looking, wanting to throw downfield. He's got a man incomplete. It was a little crossing pattern, and the ball a little too high for him. It falls incomplete, so it'll bring up second down and 10 from the 17.
Little intended for Little. Second down 10.
They're swapping balls in and out, trying to keep a dry ball for the Choctaws. They're going to line up this time with 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left, 2-man set in the backfield, shotgun formation. Quarterback takes a snap, toss sweep coming this way. He's got some blocking, and he's going to get outside. He's going to try to get the edge. He doesn't get the touchdown, but he gets close down to the 1-yard line, so it's going to be first and goal for Dyer County at around the 1-yard line. That's about where they spotted it.
It'll be first and goal Choctaws.
Our containment didn't contain him that time. They let him get outside, and it was just a foot race to the end zone.
Oh, who stopped him? I didn't see that.
Yeah, first and goal, and the quarterback hands it off, and he gives it to the dive man, and he goes into the end zone off the left side. So they will score and make the score now 9-6 as they get ready for their point after at Dyer County. The Tigers need to find an answer for that for those sweeps. Dyer County lines up for their point after. There's the snap. It's low, and he's not going to get it off, and he's going to be slung down in the backfield, and it's no good. So that keeps the score at Ripley 9, Dyer County 6. And we'll be back. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with the kickoff right after this. As we get ready for the kickoff, the Tigers have 2 back deep as the point after for Dyer County was no good after a touchdown run to bring the score now. Ripley 9 and Dyer County 6, the difference being a 52-yard field goal by Hawkins on the opening drive for the Ripley Tigers. Number 60 is the one who made the tackle, and he's a freshman. Here's a long kick. It's not real long, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds, and it does. That was close. It almost looked like it wasn't going to go out of bounds, and we stepped away from it, and it looked like they were going to get the ball down at about the 15-yard line, but it does hit the mark on the sideline, hits the sideline mark. So it does go out of bounds, so the Tigers will have it 1st down and 10. Number 60 for the Tigers is DeAndre Smith. He's a freshman that made the tackle on the point after. That was no good. So Ripley has the ball 1st down and 10 at their own 35 with 6:06 to go until halftime, and they have the lead 9-6. Tigers need to put something together here on this drive.
From their own 35, the Ripley Tigers will have it first.
Let's see what the Tigers dial up. They'll have wide outs to either side. Ross has 2 in the backfield. Shotgun formation. High snap. He gets it down, hands it off to Squirt. Cordarian Moore for about a yard pickup. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 9. It was a high snap to Ross, and he came down with it, but he was a little late getting it to the running back, so he didn't have much to work with, and he does pick up a yard. Again, bringing up 2nd down and 9 with 5:44 until halftime. One wide out to either side for the Tigers, shotgun formation. Ross takes a snap. It's a toss sweep. No, he fakes a toss sweep, runs it up right the middle on a quarterback draw. He's into the secondary. He's crossing the 50. Going to be brought down at about the 49-yard line. So a big 1st down run by Ross on their first play from scrimmage. And Ross picks up a 1st down. He basically faked the toss sweep and then just turned it back up. That was a great call by the Tiger offensive coordinator.
Dillard's the one that stopped that play. Dillard.
Scotty Dillard, number 13, finally on the tackle, the ball just across the 50. The nose is sitting at the 49-yard line. 2 wide outs right, 1 to the left. Quarterback wants to throw. He's throwing into the flat, in and out of the hands of number 15 for the Tigers. That was Cody Stanley. And it was a little high, but it goes right through his hands. It was just going to be about a 3 or 4 yard pass, but it does fall incomplete, bringing up 2nd down and 10.
Stanley, your intended receiver on that play.
2 wide right, 1 to the left. Ross takes a low snap, has to pick it up off the ground. Now he throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete. The ball was intended for number 23, Curry. He did a good job of just getting the ball off because he had to stop and pick it up and then threw it over the middle. And it does fall incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Ripley. Ball again just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. .454 until halftime. Ripley clinging to a 9-6 lead. Big 3rd down play here for the Tigers. Need to eat some clock up. 2 wide right, 1 to the left. High snap. He has to go back and get it. He's going to pick it up, and he tries to run around to get some yards back, but he's going to lose about 10 yards on the play as the ball was snapped over the quarterback's head. He was able to get just a finger on it and had to run back and pick it up, but it's going to bring up a 4th and a long way to go here for the Tigers.
Pass snap. Pass snap.
We've got to figure out a way to get to it. That's just giving them field position. So we have Hawkins back as he stands at his own 30, ready to punt the ball away for the Tigers. pretty much everybody up, one man back. For Dyer County, it gets a good snap off. He gets it out. A good high punt. He takes it all the way back to the 20, and he fumbles it at the 15. He picks it up, and he gets around the edge. He's 25 to 30 and pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So now Dyer County will have the ball at their 35, coming back from the north to the south or left to right on your radio dial. It was a great punt, and we almost got him back there at about the point of contact, and we missed the tackle back there, and he broke it and picked up about another 15 yards. So Dyer County comes back to the line of scrimmage this time with 2 wide left, 1 wide right. One man in the backfield with the quarterback, shotgun formation. Tigers in a 3-4 defense. Quarterback drops straight back, wants to throw, looking to his left, he throws it into the flat. It's complete, but tackled immediately there. A good tackle, open field tackle by, that was, I believe, number 15 or 16. I can't see the number from here. He hadn't turned enough, and now when he does, another player steps in. It might have been 10. Could have been Hunter Crowder. At any rate, pickup of about 6, so 2nd down and 4. So that was 10. That was Hunter Crowder on the tackle. Second down and 4, 3:36 to go until halftime. And the ball off to the running back, going right up the gut. He's got the 1st down and more as he crosses the 50 and down to the 44, 46-yard line. So a new set of downs for Dyer County.
Hunter Crowder again made that tackle.
Yeah, you know, and it's a flag on the play. Fortunately, that's going to come back. And it's good that our linebackers are making the tackles, but you don't want all your linebackers making the tackles. You need some of those front guys with all the beef to not let them get through and back to your linebacker level. But fortunately, a flag on the play. I haven't seen the call yet. I'm guessing it's a hold or a block in the back.
I haven't seen it yet.
And still waiting the signal. Block, chop block. So that backs them way back behind the sticks now. It'll be 2nd down and about 18.
And 19 for the chop call.
So the Tigers get a break. Here's the snap. It's a toss sweep coming this way. Now it's a halfback pass. He's got a man open, and it is incomplete. Good job there by the Tigers. That was close. I thought it might have been pass interference. It was a halfback pass. They tossed it to the halfback. He started running to the right, and he pulled up and threw to number 3, and our player got there just about the time of the ball. Don't know if he ever turned his head, but it does fall incomplete, and no flag comes out, so we'll take that. 3rd down and 18.
It was close.
It was close. I was looking for the flag.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have taken a penalty over a touchdown anyway.
Yeah.
3rd down, 19. Quarterback takes the snap. He looks to his left, now to his right. He's got a man right over the middle of the field, and he falls incomplete. I mean, he was wide open. The ball hits him in the hands at about the 45-yard line. And when he came down, he would have came down about the 50. It would have been more than enough for a 1st down. And number 2 just does not hold on to it. That is the quarterback's son, Aaron Whittle. And he's a senior, a tight end and a defensive back. And the ball falls incomplete, so it'll be a punting situation now for Dyer County with 3:14 to go in the 1st half. Dyer County 6, Ripley 9.
I think he was counting 6 points to it.
Here's almost, I thought the Tigers were going to get a block, but they get the block. Oh, and it takes a Tiger bounce. The ball hits at about the 45-yard line and comes back to around the 47. And so the Tigers will have 3 minutes and 6 seconds to work with until halftime, as they'll have 1st down and 10. The ball is going to be placed at the 48-yard line. 3:06 to go until halftime. Ripley will have 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Shotgun formation, 2-man backfield. Oh, and the ball hits the ground, and he's going to be tackled. The quarterback is. He does a good job of getting it back. He tried to hand it off, and there was a miscommunication in the backfield there, and so he never gets a clean handoff, and the ball hits the ground, and so it's going to be about a 6 or 7 yard loss for the Tigers. That ball's supposed to be just as wet for them as it is for us, but it seems like we're having more issues with it. Tigers too wide to either side. Moore, the only man in the backfield, wanting to pass, and he's going to be swarmed in. The flag, I think it's going to be a pass of a face mask. I think they got Ross's face mask as he was going down. He was in the pocket, and the pocket collapsed.
And one hurt back there.
An injured player, number 34 for Dyer County. That is Evan Thomas.
He's the one who just made the tackle.
Well, he looks like he's in some pain, and it looks like he's holding his knee. Can't see he's being attended to, but that penalty should move the Tigers, get them back inside the sticks. It's 2:22 to go until halftime. Ripley clinging to a 9-6 lead. The difference being a 52-yard field goal by Hawkins on the opening drive right before the rain started. So they're going to go ahead and mark it off.
Should be a face mask 15 yards.
And so they're going to put the ball down at the 46-yard line. So it'll make it 3rd down and about 4. When play resumes, they switch balls out. Still got the injured player for Dyer County down on the field.
Looks like a knee, because that's what they're working on.
Yeah, you hate to see any kid get hurt, and the knees are just, I've always heard, knees are not made for football. And you see it, so many knees. I had 3 of them while I was in high school, and one of my boys had knee surgery in high school, and the other one had shoulder surgery, so just part of the game. But it will move the ball again up to the 46-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and about 4 with 2:22 to go until halftime. It's Ripley's ball. 33-14, Milan over Northside, or Northside over Milan. And halftime score. Ripley has 2 wideouts to either side, and Ripley's got a new quarterback in. I think that may be Crowder. He takes a snap. He's going to run it himself right up the middle. He gets up. He gets the 1st down. The flag comes in. They grabbed him by the face mask again, it looked like. And looks like Ross is going to come back in. But I think that was Crowder. Yes, it was. He takes a snap and then just goes forward, picks up enough for the 1st down, and then gets a face mask on the end of it. So that'll march the Tigers on down the field with 2:01 to go until halftime. 9-6, Ripley over Dyer County. It'd be nice to get one more score in before halftime, because they will get the ball to start the second half.
25-yard line.
So the ball right at about the 25, 26-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Ripley. 2:01 to go in the first half.
And that is a 1st down Tiger.
Again, the Ripley Tiger touchdown tonight, sponsored by Bank Tennessee. $25 donation to the Ripley High School Tiger football program. Here's a snap, and the quarterback takes it. He's wanting to throw. He's got a man going over the middle. It's kind of thrown behind him and falls incomplete, but the ball was behind him. He stopped and made an attempt to catch it, but he was hit about the time the ball hit his hands. That was number 23, Curry, and he couldn't quite come down with it, so it falls incomplete, bringing up 2nd down and 10 from the 26. $1:43 to go until halftime. Clock stops on the incompletion. Tigers with wideouts to either side. 2 men set in the backfield. Quarterback takes a snap. He hands it off to off to Moore. He's trying to go off the left side, and he doesn't pick up anything. He may actually lose a half a yard. So he does lose about a yard, so it'll be 3rd down and 11. 1:26 and counting until halftime.
Well, they're gonna have a shorter halftime. Are they gonna make a shorter?
That'd be, yeah, that's a good question. They'll have a shorter halftime because we've already had about a halftime intermission and a half at the lightning delay. Ripley comes to the line, the quarterback wanting to throw. He's got a man, and he's incomplete as the ball was underthrown. He had a man running a post pattern on the right-hand side, and he broke in, and he was open, and the ball thrown low. But the Tigers, I believe, are going to attempt another field goal. And Hawkins comes in. The ball will be spotted on the left hash. He's going to be kicking from about the 33-yard line, so that'd be a 43-yard field goal. Now they're going to say it now. They're putting it back at the 34, so it'll be a 44-yard field goal. Ross is the holder. Hawkins the kick. Snap, the hold, kick is up, and it's looking good. Let's see if it goes in, and it is good. So 44-yard field goal for the Ripley Tigers to open up the score 12-6 with exactly 1 minute left on the clock. And I tell you, we've got a weapon in Hawkins.
He's just what, first, I mean, sophomore yard.
He's a junior.
Junior.
I believe that's right, number 26. Hawkins, he's a junior, 6'1", 170 pounds, and he was picked as preseason All-State in 4A.
Yeah.
And he's showing why tonight. It's been a long time since Ripley's had a good kicker, and they can really make the difference in a ball game.
Is he a junior, you say? He'll get some calls this year. He's going to get on the map.
So 1 man back deep for Dyer County. Everybody else up from the 20 on up to the 50. Hawkins will be kicking from the near hash mark. Again, 1 minute exactly left on the clock until halftime. Ripley up 12-6 as they're kicking after that 44-yard field goal.
Here we go.
And here's the kick. It's a long end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken at about the 5-yard line. He's out across the 10. The 15 makes a cut at the 20. Hit and brought down short of the 20. Makes a cut at the 15. He's brought down about the 19-yard line. So the Tigers do a good job on their kick coverage this time. There's going to be 54 seconds left until halftime. And Dyer County will have the ball 1st down and 10 from their own 19.
I think there was Crowder getting down there getting that tackle.
19 yards.
Crowder playing a good game.
Right.
He's a junior, number 10. Tigers got a lot of beef on that front line. They need to really disrupt some things. Quarterback wants to throw, and he's throwing a swing pass, and it's caught, and he brought down immediately behind the line of scrimmage, and I was trying to see who that was. And was that Crowder again?
Either Crowder or yeah, I think it was Crowder here.
Well, no, I think that's number 80. I want to say that's 80. Joseph Fincher. It's hard to see those numbers. Here's the quarterback. He's throwing the same thing to the other side, and the Tigers have a shot at him. The first player misses. He gets outside. He's going to be hemmed up, but he's got the 1st down.
Out of bounds.
So with 16 seconds to go until halftime, it's going to be a 1st down. The ball at about the 34-yard line. So they'll move the sticks. Ball is sitting at the 33. 16 seconds to go and a timeout called by Dyer County. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them and be back in 30 seconds with more Tiger football. Now, the situation is
10-minute halftime.
16 seconds to go. The score Ripley 12, Dyer County 6. It's going to be 1st down and 10. Ball from the 33.
I was overheard Greg said it's going to be a 10-minute half.
10-minute half, so we'll have a short half, FYI. O'Brien has three, or Dyer County has three wide out to the left. The quarterback's wanting to throw. He's got a man long downfield. He has to pull it down. He's going to be tackled with 7 seconds to go. Now 6. They didn't get out of bounds, so that's probably going to be the last play of the half. And that is the last play of the half. So your halftime score here from Tiny Knee Stadium and Jim Fitzhugh Field is Ripley 12, Dyer County 6. So a short halftime. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so to bring you the second half. Back to you a couple of minutes until kickoff, a short halftime. Some halftime scores here from around West Tennessee. And I don't know if some of these had rain delays or they just haven't updated, but in the first quarter, McNary Central 13, Chester County 7. No score on the Brewston-Houston County game. Huntington 38-15, that's a halftime score over Camden. Milan 14, Jackson Northside 33, halftime score. Second quarter score, Liberty 8, Henry County 30. Second quarter score, Hardin County 12, Adamsville 0. Tipton Rosemark 16, Greenfield 0, halftime. Halls over Gleason at halftime, 27-12. Lake County 24, Freedom Prep 7, that's a halftime score. The final here, Jackson Southside 41, Obion County 7. Halftime score, Peabody 56, Humboldt Zilch. Again, our halftime score, Ripley 12, Dyer County 6. In the fourth quarter, it is Crockett County 21, South Gibson 15. USJ 21, Trinity 0, halftime score. MLK Prep 22, Memphis Westview 31, second quarter. Halftime, Covington 35, Brighton 10. So I had a few people ask me about Hawkins at halftime. Hawkins is a junior. He is number 26. He's 6'1", 170 pounds. Now, his dad was a kicker at Auburn back in the day, so he's got the genes for it. And he's going to be teeing it up on the near hash mark as we get ready to start this second half. Again, Ripley 12 and Dyer County 6. Halftime score
It's time for the second
as
half,
we get ready to start the second half.
Tee it up at the 40 and defend the south goal. The Choctaw
Ripley kicking from the right side of your radio dial toward the left, or from the south end zone toward the north.
Are you ready for some football?
We better play a little bit tighter this day.
What's that?
We better play a little bit tighter.
Yeah, definitely. And here we go as Hawkins makes his approach. And it's a good long kick, end over end. Not as long as some of the other ones, but it still goes back to about the 5. He's at the 15, the 20, the 25, and he's going to be brought down, but not till he gets to the 30-yard line. So that's where Dyer County will have it first down and 10.
Johnson on the tackle. Returns the kickoff to the 30-yard.
27, Bradley Johnson, the junior, makes the tackle. Mr. Wheatley looked like he had fun at halftime. I saw him down there dancing.
Dancing, right.
Yeah, he was dancing in the stands with the cheerleading
You got to
coach.
keep the cheerleader coaches happy.
That's right. Y'all both looked happy. 11:54, just starting the second quarter, second half. 12-6. Dyer County with the ball. 2 wide left, and they hand the ball off to the running back. He's got some room. He's in the second level. He's going to be not tripped up, but finally brought down as he crosses midfield, and they're going to say he's down right at the 50-yard line. So a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That's Crowder again.
Again, Crowder makes the tackle, and you know we've got to make those tackles a lot closer. He doesn't need to be making all the tackles. Here's a high snap. He gets it and he pulls it back out, and he brings it down, tries to go around left end, picks up about 4 off the left side. And again, we're biting in on that dive play. Everybody's collapsing down, and he's pulling it back out, and we're not having any containment out there. So the Tigers got to play their responsibility.
Crowder was in on the tackle again.
But that's a good thing we've got him. And there's 2 or 3 or 10 and 80 and 16. Their numbers are hard to see from up here. Dyer County to the line, 2 wide outs right, 1 to the left. They hand the ball to the running back on a misdirection play, and he picks up about 4 more off the right side. He's going to be short of the first, but it's going to be 3rd down and about 2. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line.
2 yards to go for the Choctaws.
3rd and 2. Dyer County, 2 wide right, 1 wide left, 2 men in the backfield, shotgun formation. Quarterback takes the snap, he hands it to number 24, starts inside, breaks it outside, got the first down into the secondary, and brought down finally as he crosses the 35 down to the 33-yard line. Tigers got to tighten that defense up. They're just too soft, letting them get too many yards before they finally bring him down. Number 7 for the Tigers, Anthony Webster, a sophomore, 6 foot, 175 pounds, checks in. You know, and I've been around this program, been around the coaches a lot this week, and, you know, these coaches, in my opinion, they're telling them the right things to do, but these, you know, you can only coach them so much, you can't get out and play for them, so they've got to play their responsibility. Quarterback's a toss sweep this way, ball hits the ground, he does recover it. Almost, number 7 there that just came in was right there, Johnny on the spot, almost had it, but they were able to fall on it, but he picks up, loses about 4 yards, maybe 5 on that busted play.
About 4 yards.
It's 2nd and about 15.
9 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Ripley on top, 12-6. Hosting Dyer County, a 5A football team from West Tennessee. And they're trying to pull the Tigers off. They don't work this time. Tigers jump, but they don't cross into the neutral zone. Man in motion from left to right. Hand it to the man in motion. He tries to cut inside, breaks it back outside, gets the edge again, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds after a pickup of about 3, maybe 4.
I think number 28 pushed him out.
Number 28 for the Tigers would be Anderson. He's a junior, 5'9", 165 pounds. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 5 for Ripley, or excuse me, for Dyer County. So again, we didn't have that containment there on the edge. Dyer County with 2 wide right, 1 to the left. Puts a man in motion out to the left. They handed the ball right up the gut to number 13. We finally bring him down, but he's going to be close to the 1st down. I think he's got it. Yep, he does have it. He's at the 21-yard line. So that gives Dyer County a new set of downs.
26.
26 for the Tigers. Caleb, no, that's Hawkins. Maybe it was 86. Again, those numbers are hard to read from here, and the jerseys being wet doesn't help.
Nope, sure not.
So 1st down and 10 from the 20 for Dyer County. Quarterback takes the snap. He hands it off to his running back. He starts left, back toward the middle of the field now. He's still on his feet, fighting for more yards as he gets down inside the 15, close to the 10, about the 11-yard line. And it's going to be picked up about 9, so it'll be 2nd down and 1.
Don't say who tackled in, there's too many of them.
That's a good thing. It's just about 5 yards too late. Dyer County will have 2 wide outs either side. 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback, shotgun formation. The whistle comes in before play starts. And let's see, I'm not sure what's going on here. We're having a conference there with the convicts out in the middle of the field. Oh, they're going to measure to see if he had the 1st down.
I thought it was off close. I wonder why they didn't.
Exactly right.
Football.
Looks like he's got it from here. No, it's going to be short.
Football ain't short.
So it will be 2nd down and about 1 foot for Dyer County with 8:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ripley clinging to a 12-6 lead.
Ball rests at the 11-yard line of the Tigers.
Well, they can make a 1st down without scoring.
The Tigers need to stiffen up here. Need to get still. 8:22 in the third. 2 wideouts to each side. Quarterback hands it off to his running back. He's going to bust into the end zone from 11 yards out. So he gets a touchdown to tie the score up 12-12. And as we get ready for the PAT, that could give them the first lead of their first lead of the ball game. .8:12 to go in the third quarter. Ripley 12, Dyer County 12, as they're lined up for their point after. Here's a snap, the hold, and it is no good. It goes off to the left and short. 12 to go here in the third quarter. Ripley 12, Dyer County 12. Dyer County kicking off after about a 9-yard touchdown run, or 11-yard touchdown run. So they're kicking off from the middle of the field. Ripley has 2 back deep. Number 3 is Mabin, and I believe 23 on the near side, Curry. We got some really good run backs late in the game against Crockett County last week. We could really use one of those now. And here's the kick. Long end over key end is going to go to Curry, and he takes it at the 8. He's across the 15, the 20, and he gets across the 25 and down to the 29-yard line. So a decent return for the Ripley Tigers. They'll have the ball first down and 10 at their own 29 with 8:06 to go in the third quarter. And again, Ripley's 12, Dyer County 12. We'll try to get some updated scores as they become available across West Tennessee.
From that spot, the Ripley Tigers will have it first down.
Ripley's got 2 wide outs on either side. Squirt in the backfield with Ross. Snap, and he throws it out in the flat, or actually behind the line of scrimmage. He breaks the first tackle, and he gets past the second one. He's going down the far sideline. Got 1 man to beat, steps out of bounds at about the 45-yard line, I think. And who was that? Was that Crowder?
Swing pass right. Barnum makes the reception.
I think so.
Barnum, I think I heard Craig say.
Through the 42.
Or maybe Barham, I'm not sure. It was a good reception and a good run. Just stepped out of bounds on the far sideline. I can see the player, but I can't read his number from here.
19 yards.
Oh, they say he steps out at about the 46, 7-yard line. Still enough for a first down, so the Tigers have the ball first down and 10 from their own 47 with 7:54 to go in the third. 12-12 the score. Quarterback takes a snap. He rolls to his left, looking to throw under a heavy rush. Throws it long downfield and throws it in between players. No one there, but he did a good job of getting rid of the ball because he was under a lot of pressure. So that stops the clock. It'll be second down and 10 with 7:48 to go in the third quarter. Still trying to read the player's number on the far side. I can still see him. I believe that's 16. And if it is 16, it's Gage Barham. Ripley has wide outs, 2 to either side. High snap, quarterback pulls it down. He's looking to throw over the middle of the field. He's got a man. It's complete. And that is complete to number 3, Cedric Mabin. It's enough for a first down as he gets inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. First down and 10 for Ripley Tigers.
From the Choctaw 37, Tigers have it first down. That's a nice play.
Ripley have 2 wide outs to either side. Squirt's a single running back. Shotgun formation. They hand it off to Squirt, and he goes off the right tackle and picks up about 2, maybe about 2 off the right-hand side. Keeping them honest there. They got to respect the run. So it'll bring up second down and 8 for Ripley. Well, they're going to give him just about a yard, so second down and 9. 6:55 and counting here in the third. Again, Ripley 12, Dyer County 12. Same formation. Drops straight back, looking to throw. Got a man over the middle. Hits him in the hands and falls incomplete. Ball intended for Justin Riley, and it just went through his hands and hit his shoulder pads right on the number and falls incomplete.
Got to catch those.
Got to. It was right where it needed to be. Just can't let it get into your body. So it'll be third down and about 9 for Ripley. It was executed the way it was drawn up, everything but the catch.
That's a pretty good passes tonight.
It has been.
Dropped what? 3 or 4 of them tonight.
3 wide left, 1 to the right. Rolls to his left, the quarterback does want to throw it, pulls it up, throws it long downfield, and it almost picked off had it been thrown far enough, but it was short hop to the secondary. So the Tigers now will be in punt formation, I would guess. It's hard to tell when Hawkins goes out. Sometimes he punts, and I wouldn't surprise me for him to kick from anywhere. And I think he may be going to attempt a long field goal. Yes, they are. They're going to attempt but the ball will be at the 42, 3, 4 yard line, 3 yard line. So it'll be a 53-yard field goal.
It's about his limit, and he's close to it.
So he's on not quite on the right hash mark, but close. So attempting a 53-yard field goal, it's up. And it's long enough. No, it's going to fall just short. And so it is no good. It was dead on the money as far as the accuracy, but it does fall just a little short. And again, you can't fault a kid for that, because he's made some long ones already tonight, made one longer than that. But I'm sure the footing is a little bit different when it's this wet. But again, I think he makes 8 out of 10 of those most of the time. So that will actually just about as good as a punt, because if you'd have punted and went into the end zone, would have came out to 20. That's where the ball is. And if you'd have punted and they got a run back of any distance, they probably would have had better field position. So I think that was a good call. So Dyer County has the ball, first down and 10 at their own 20 with 6:24. Mishandled snap, and the quarterback pulls it down, but he's going to be hit in the backfield. Now he gets away, and he breaks another tackle and finally goes down behind the line of scrimmage, but he breaks about 3 or 4 tackles and ends up losing about 3 yards on the play.
Oh, slow Ripley back there then.
Yeah, it was. A lot of them put a hand on him, but he got away from most of them and finally comes down about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So we'll call it second down 14 with 5:50 to go in the third. Quarterback's a toss sweep going to the left. And we turn him inside this time, and he breaks it back outside. He's right at the first down marker when he's pushed out of bounds on the far side, so it should be somewhere around the 27-yard line. I think they're going to say he's just short. No, they're moving the chains, so he got the first down. So first down and 10 from the 30-yard line. 5:42 to go in the third. Ripley 12, Dyer County 12. Dyer County 2 wide outs to either side. A lone running back with the quarterback, man in motion. They fake it to the man and then they get a reverse play or a cut plays back. He goes in the secondary and finally brought down at the 49-yard line. We've had trouble with those misdirection plays all year. If they fake it one way and then go back the other way, we seem to always go for that first fake, and we've got to stay at home on that backside. So they pick up a first down. They're out to the 49-yard line. First down and 10, just shy of the 50.
Tackle with number 3.
Number 3 on the tackle was Maben for Ripley. 2 wide outs right, 1 left. Man in motion. And they hand it off, going right up the middle. He gets into the linebacker level, picks up about 4 yards. Second down and 6 as we go under the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter.
Gain of about 4 yards. It's second down and 6. Ball rest at the.
One of the front men tackled in, I can't see what the number is.
2 wide right, 1 to the left. Quarterback hands it to his running back, going off the left side. He starts left, breaks it back to the right. He's in the secondary, and he's finally brought down, but not until he crosses the 30. More than enough for a first down, pickup of about 20 on the play. He is at, they're going to say he's down right at the 29-yard line. So the Choctaws on the march.
86, I think, was the tackler. We got one.
We don't have one. Not listed anyway. Again, these numbers are, I'm glad it's not just me that has trouble reading these numbers.
They're small,
Yeah, exactly. First down play for Dyer County. Toss sweep coming this way. And we had a chance at him. He gets outside. He's at the 20-yard line, maybe the 21 where he's brought down. We had our contained man come up, and he had a chance to make a play on him, but he just kind of runs by him.
7 and 18.
7 and 18 on the tackle. That's going to be 7 Webster, and 18 is Hammer.
Second down, 8.
So the ball is at the
Second down, 2.
around the 20-yard line. 2nd and 2. So a pickup of 8. 2 wide right, 1 to the left. Quarterback hands it to his running back, trying to go off the right side. He's got the first down. He's inside the 20 and close to the 15, about the 16-yard line. That'll move the sticks. It'll be first down and 10. They're methodically marching down the field against our Ripley Tiger defense.
At the 16-yard line.
We've got to tighten up here.
3 minutes left in the third.
I'm glad they don't have the field goal kicker we do.
12.
2 wide right, 1 to the left. Quarterback hands it on a misdirection play, going from right to left again. He's in the secondary, fights across and breaks there through all the tackles, and finally brought down after he gets across the end zone, but a flag comes in.
Touchdown is the call. There is a flag.
So I didn't see anybody in that area but the guy that the ball carrier, but they're saying it's against Dyer County. What was the call?
I'm starting to think. I think it's starting to get.
So the Tigers get a break here.
Yeah, but he scored.
Huh?
He did score.
He did score. So that'll negate the touchdown and bring the ball back. And again, we've had trouble with that misdirection play where they fake it one way and go back the other way all year long. We haven't figured out how to stop that yet. I mean, we know how to stop it. And what was it, delay a game?
Delay a game.
And so that negates the touchdown and brings the ball back to its original line of scrimmage. It's first down and 10 from the 16. Somebody's got to stay home. And here's the same play back the other way. And we finally get him in the backfield this time. We actually catch him from the backside, and that was number 55 or 56.
56, I guess.
56 for the Tigers is Tyler Rogers. He's a senior, and he loses about 3, so it'll bring up second down and 13. Ball back at the 19-yard line. If we can't stop them from the front when they run that misdirection play, we've got to run them down from behind, and that's what we did on that play. And they basically they hand it off to the running back, and he goes off the left side, pickup of about 6 on the play. He gets back inside the sticks. Looks like he's going to be at the about 13-yard line. 1 minute and 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. In Ripley 12, Dyer County 12.
Yes.
2 wide right, 1 wide left. And they pull Ripley off.
Offside, 5 yards.
So instead of 3rd and 8 now, it'll be 3rd and 3. Well, I didn't see a flag. Now they take a timeout. There was no flag, so I guess they got back. It looked like they were it was going to be an offsides penalty. But at any rate, we'll take a 30-second timeout and be back right after this. 25 to go in the third quarter. It's Ripley 12, Dyer County 12. Again, we're running long as we had about a 45-minute lightning delay in the first half. and we had a short halftime. So the situation is 3rd down and 8 for Dyer County. The ball's at the 13-yard line. 1:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, Ripley 12, Dyer County 12. Wideouts to both sides. And they throw it in a hot pass right over the middle, and it's complete. Enough for a 1st down, it looks like, at the 6-yard line. So that'll give Dyer County a 1st and goal. Let's see, maybe it wasn't a 1st down.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, well,
Referee indicates Choctaw 1st down.
Yeah, it is, okay.
It's not.
There it is, I couldn't find it down.
okay, yeah, they finally laid the sticks down, so it is 1st down and 10, the ball at the 6-yard line. Dyer County takes a snap, and they hand it off the left side. He's brought down inside the 5 at about the 4, maybe 3-yard line.
Gain of 1
You can't
second
tell they're
down.
making a tackle down there.
Yeah, they get too far down on either end. It's hard to see them in front of us, but it's really hard to see when you get down close to the end zone. They say it's a pickup of 1, so it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 5. Tigers need to stiffen up, and they go back in the misdirection play, and he squirts through on the left side and takes the first lead of the game now for Dyer County, as we have just no answer for a misdirection play. I know that the coaches are teaching these kids. I could teach these kids how to stop a misdirection play, but they're just not doing it. They're not buying into it. They're going for that first fake and then coming right back and running right through the hole that everybody moves from. So now the score is Dyer County 18 and Ripley 12 with 35 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Yeah, they're going to have to stay awake or do something.
Something. Here's the kick, and it is good this time. So in the score now, 19-12, with 35 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Now I haven't seen, they hadn't put the points up yet. It looked good from here. I never saw a signal. Did you? But they haven't put any points on the board yet, but I thought it was good. I hope it wasn't.
Oh, 18. They did, they must not count the good.
So Ripley's already out on the field. They're ready to get the ball back.
Yeah. I didn't see them.
I didn't see the signal. It looked good. So Ripley has 2 back deep.
Extra point was good. Was it good? Extra point good?
They didn't give no kind of signal that I seen.
Yeah, I didn't see a signal, and maybe it was so obvious that he just forgot to do it. I think the score is 19-12, although the scoreboard shows it 18-12. At any rate, they have the lead, and they're kicking the ball off.
35 seconds left in this quarter. The ball is set at the 40-yard line. Where Dyer County will kick toward the south, and the Tigers will
O'Mabin
receive.
and Moore back deep to receive. And they're making a mistake if they kick it to Moore. If he can just get a little bit of daylight, and it goes to him. He takes it at the 5, mishandles it, and goes back inside the 5. Then he picks it up. He's going to bring it out across the almost to the 20, maybe the 17, 18-yard line. And that was after it was mishandled, kind of bounced off his shoulder pad. Had he been able to take off running with it, he would have been 4 or 5 more yards down the field by the time they got to him. But at any rate, it's going to be 1st down and 10. The ball is spotted at looks like about the 18-yard line. 27 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Dyer County finds themselves on top for the first time in this game, 18-12. Ripley needs an answer. 2 wide outs right, 1 to the left. Ross takes the snap. He hands it off to his running back. He breaks the first tackle and gets brought down by the second one. Second 2 or 3. This time the ball carrier for the Tigers was number 3, Cedric Mabin. And let's see where they're going to spot the ball at they're going to show basically no gain. It looked to me like he picked up something. He ran far enough, but I guess he didn't, so it's 2nd down and 10. Ball still spotted at the 17, but that was That was the last play of the third quarter. So we'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back with the fourth quarter. The score here at the end of 3 is Ripley 12 and Dyer County 18. So in 1 minute, we'll be back with the fourth quarter. Okay, here we are back. We had a little technical difficulty. Which Ripley's got the ball, and they break into the secondary. Now he picks up about 9, and that was Squirt on the run. Now we had about 8 on that play. We had a big run before that. It looked like we were going to go all the way, and he stepped out of bounds at around the, 35-yard line. I was actually looking at the phones and trying to get us back on the air, and I missed exactly what happened, but the Tigers have the ball. 2nd down and 2, ball at the 41-yard line with 11:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Dyer County with an 18-12 lead. Ripley 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Ross takes a snap. He hands it off to the running back, and he breaks into the secondary, gets the first down as he crosses the 45 up to the 46. So the Tigers have a first down.
First down. All set at the 47-yard line. From their own 47-yard line, the Ripley Tigers will have a 1st and 10.
So it's 1st down and 10 for Ripley. Ball at the 47-yard line. 2 wide right, 1 to the left. Ross takes a snap. He hands it to Squirt. He's hit and gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be now 2nd down and 10 for Ripley.
20-25, man, that's stuff.
Very short one.
16 was Gage Barham, and 25 would have been Drain. 2nd and 10, ball from on the 47-yard line for Ripley. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback wanting to throw, and he throws a slant pattern over the middle. It's kind of behind him, and it falls incomplete. It was intended for Gage Barham, I believe. So now it's a 3rd down and 10 situation for Ripley. That may have been intended for Cody Stanley. Again, those numbers on the far side are hard to see. I can't tell if that's 15 or 16, and the kids look a lot alike too.
16 right down here.
Okay. Well, I think that's 10, isn't it?
16's
On sideline?
Yeah.
So that had to have been Stanley.
Yeah.
And the ball thrown over the middle in and out of the hands of number 2, Riley, as it hits him and just comes out of his hands. It was a well-thrown ball. The ball just falls incomplete, so that puts the Tigers in a punting situation. So they'll be punting from their own 47 with 9:55 to go in the fourth and final quarter.
You better move it, Ripley.
The 1 back deep for Dyer County. Hawkins stands at his 35. And we got to call a timeout because somebody didn't go out on the field that was supposed to. And I know the coach is upset about it, and I don't blame him. Had a man that didn't go out on, he knows he's on the punt team, but he just didn't get out on the field, and I know that's aggravating to a coach. Because I was actually in the field house before the game, and that was one of the things they were going over. Who's on punt, who's on kickoff return, who's on punt return, and you just got to pay attention to what's going on in the game. At any rate, it's going to be 9:55 to go in the game when play resumes. The score is 18-12. That PAT was no good. We found out it was confirmed. So a 6-point difference here in the game. Hawkins will stand back at his 35.
And a good snap. Give us a good snap, center.
That's exactly right. Good snap, hold them out, and get a good high punt. And good coverage. There's the snap, it's good. And he gets a good punt off. It's going to be taken at the 20-yard line. His knee hit the ground. But they're saying it didn't, so they're letting him run the ball, and he gets out across the 35 to about the 37-yard line, 38. Looked to me like his knee was down. It was awfully close.
Sure was. Awful close.
I mean, he went down just about to a knee to catch the ball and then picked it up and ran 15 yards. And they said it didn't touch, but if you can hear the background here in the press box, I think everybody thought his knee was down. Now they're going to bring it back, I guess. Yeah, they're going to bring it back. I don't know who reversed their call.
No, it's back there.
It was back further than where they're spotting it, though. They're spotting it at about the 28-yard line. It was inside the 25. Anyway, that's a few yards better off than we were before this debacle. 9:45. Dyer County with the lead and the ball, 18-12. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback takes a snap, a misdirection play again, and boom, right we are in the second time that they were in the secondary, and they down the sideline, going to be pushed out of bounds. 2 flags come in. I think that's going to be a block in the back or something against Dyer County. But again, we just have no answer for a misdirection play. Both flags come in right at the 40-yard line. And it's hold. Either way, that will negate that run. So that'll bring them back. See where they spot the ball. They're going to put it back at the 30, or that's where they're going to mark it off from. No, they're going to say it's at the 31. So it'll be first down at 6. That seems odd.
Yep.
Well, here we go. It was 9:36 to go. 2 wide right, 1 to the left. And here's a toss sweep going to the right. He's hitting the backfield, but not wrapped up. And he gets into the second level and brought down about a yard short of the first down mark.
Initially slowed down by a Tiger.
I guess it was a spot foul.
Yeah. Finally stopped at about the...
And there is an official timeout for an injury.
Choctaw down on the field.
And they've actually got, yeah, he's down on the far side. I can't see the number. That's the second injury tonight for Dyer County. It's 9:19 to go in the ball game. The situation is 2nd down and 1. The ball on the 37-yard line. Dyer County with the ball and the lead, 18-12. So the Tigers could get a touchdown, an extra point, and take the lead, or 2 field goals could tie it up. But we've got to get the ball back, and we've got to stop them from scoring again, because we just can't stop that misdirection play. We hadn't stopped it all year. So the player is still down. Looks like they're going to help him to his feet, and he's going to go off under his own power. Yeah, that was number 24. Taylor, he's a senior. He's a running back. So he goes off under his own power. Mr. Wheatley said probably he's had the breath knocked out of him, had the wind knocked out. So he'll probably stay out a play or 2 and come back in. But order of business for the Tigers right now is to stop this 2nd and 1. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Quarterback takes a snap. He fakes the handoff, looking downfield. Got a man running long downfield. Got a man, and it's incomplete. It was, I'd say it was decent coverage. I wouldn't call it great coverage, but it was a perfectly thrown ball. He just didn't come down with it, so it does fall incomplete. So now it'll be 3rd down and 1 for Dyer County.
They're going to the old standby play right now.
Yeah. 3rd and 1. I'd be looking for a quarterback sneak or a misdirection play, or.
We're going to talk about misdirection.
Well, they got 2 men in the backfield, and that's usually the way it comes. And they're just going to hand it off. And they get him in the backfield, and even though he falls forward, I think he's still going to be short. It is, so it's going to be 4th down and about a yard.
3rd and short.
And so it'll make it 4th down with 8:37 to go, and I don't see any personnel changes, so it looks like they're going for it.
The number 50 is one guy.
Number 50 for the Tigers. No, we don't have a 50.
20 out of here, 20.
20 for the Tigers.
He can come up.
And that is Smith. He's a junior. Now they put in the punter. I would be looking for a fake here. Or actually, they probably had to draw us off sides. I'd really be looking for that.
Yep.
That's a cheap way to get a 1st down, and we don't want to do that. And they don't. They get it off. And let's see, it's going to hit and take a Dyer County roll. And it's going to be stopped at about the 31-yard line. So with 7:57 to go in the ball game, Ripley will have the ball 1st down and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Again, 12-18. Ripley trails Dyer County for the 1st time in this ball game.
This is the wrong time to be trailing.
Exactly. You want to be trailing, you want to trail early. Of course, Ripley started off with a 52-yard field goal to take the lead on their first possession, and then picked up another 40-some-odd yard field goal, and only gotten in 1 time to the end zone. But Ripley with wide outs to either side, and they hand the ball off to number 3 going off the left side. He's into the secondary. He's running down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. He's got 1 man that's got an angle on him, and he's not going to catch him. And that is a touchdown for the Ripley Tigers. That is number 3, Cedric Mabin, and he burns it down the sideline, but a flag is back at the 30-yard line.
And that was a 70-yard run.
It sure was. And it looks like it's going to come back.
I didn't see the flag. I see it now.
Yeah. And it's a hold against Ripley. Wow. And sometimes you're your own worst enemy. You can't get out of your way sometimes. You can't get out of your own way. You know, of course, I didn't see it. That may have been what sprung him. I don't know.
10 yards from there to we won back.
We'll be back at about the 20-yard line now. And that was a great run. And I mean, he broke loose, and nobody was catching him. Even the guy with the angle couldn't even catch him. Now, yeah, they back him up to what, 28 or something like that. 7:44 to go, and that touchdown comes off the board due to a holding call against the Tigers. He got on that far sideline and just burned it going down the sideline. Great job. Showed a lot of speed. Some discussion going on now with the referees as they stand around the ball. Mr. Wheatley, he's always counting to see if there's the right number on either side. I never do that because I never was a referee. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Ripley. So that's going to back them up another 15. I never saw another flag come in. They came in and met around the ball, and I never saw a flag. So that's 2 penalties in a row on the same, basically same on one play and then in between plays. So now the Ripley Tigers are backed up, and it's 1st down and about 25. Quarterback takes a snap. He hands it off to his running back, the same one. This time they get him after a pickup of just a couple going off the left side. I think that was Maben again. Number 5, Dylan Jones checks in. So pickup of 2 or 3. Still second down and forever. About 24, according to the scoreboard. To give a shout out to Todd White, he's been running the scoreboard for years. He and his dad did it for years before that, and always does a fantastic job. Craig Fitzhugh on the PA, as he's been doing for years. A fantastic job by him as well. Ripley to the line with 6:57 to go, man in motion. It's a toss sweep, and they catch him in the backfield. He breaks that tackle to see if he can get outside, and he does, but he doesn't get the edge. And we almost had a block in the back on this side, but he pulled up before he made it, so I don't know if there was even a pickup on that play or if he actually lost yards. There was no gain, I don't think.
No, I don't think he gained anything.
He ran a long way, he ran a long way, but it wasn't north and south.
Right.
So 3rd and 24 for Ripley. And they're backing up like it's going to be another penalty. Now the Tigers come up. Like, man, don't help them out.
Apparently somebody from the side smarted off while ago, done something. Trying to get that extra cover.
Man,
Said something.
just can't do that. 2 wide right, 1 to the left. Quarterback drops straight back, wants to throw. He's got a man over the middle. And there was some miscommunication on the routes as the receiver on the far side, for whatever reason, he stopped, or maybe he thought he was supposed to run a curl route, but the ball falls incomplete with really no one around it. So to bring up 4th down and 26 for Ripley with 6 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the ball game. And they trail by 6, 18-12. Hawkins will be punting for the Tigers.
Get down there this time. Get down there.
Yeah, they need a really good punt and good coverage. High snap, he gets it down, gets off a pretty good punt. It backs him on up, but it hits at the 50, rolls across the 45, across the 40.
Don't touch it, don't touch it.
And down to the 37, 38 yard line. So good punt, flips the field position. Now we've got to play defense. We've got to play defense and get the ball back in order to have a chance to win this ball game. Tigers were in control for most of the ball game, had the lead, and you know, if I watched film on Ripley, I'd run that misdirection play. I'd run it every play. I mean, I wouldn't stop until they learn to stop.
Every time we run.
Exactly. So the Tigers in a 4-3 defense, and they misdirection play again, and they bust right up through the middle. Now, a better job this time, but he still picked up about 8. He was hit somewhere around the 4 or 5 yard line. Is that a flag? No, it's not a flag. I think that's some tape or something on the field. And so he still picks up about 8 yards on the run. Now, we hit him with somewhere around the 4 or 5, but we didn't bring him down until he picked up about 4 or 5 more. So 2nd down and 2. The ball is at the 46 yard line.
I think it was 56 was holding on to him, but he kept carrying him.
He was taking him for a ride. Choctaws misdirection play again. He got the 1st down. When we overrun him again, and he gets out of bounds at about the 44 yard line and picks up about 10 on the play.
16 running out of bounds.
That would have been Barham.
Enough for a Choctaw 1st down. The Tiger 44, his 1st down Choctaws. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left.
The Tigers trailed 12-18 against Dyer County with 5:19 to go in the ball game. 1st down and 10. Man in motion. They hand it off to the tailback, who's in the quarterback level. Now the secondary, as he crosses the 30 down to 29, picks up another 1st down, a pickup of about 11 or 12. And they're just eating our lunch.
16 got him then. I don't know. He like not got him though.
Barham on the tackle. Tigers have got to stop them now if they're going to have a shot at winning this ball game as we go under the 5-minute mark. 2 men in the backfield. Misdirection play, there it is. He breaks it right up through the middle. Now, we actually did a little bit better job as we turned him more toward the middle, and he didn't give that huge lane off tackle, but it was still enough for him to pick up about 6 or 7 yards. Still way too much.
Second down, 4 yards for the first down.
So it'll be second down, and we'll call it 4 with 4:20 to go in the ball game from the 22-yard line. Dyer County with 2 men in the backfield. It's a toss sweep going to the far side, and we just miss him as he tries to turn him back inside, and he don't. He goes outside, still on his feet, breaks tackle after tackle, and finally brought down and fumbles the ball at the end of the play. Now, they're going to say he was down, I think. It just seems like we can't catch a break. Let's see. It looked to me like it was a fumble, and we recovered the ball. And let's see if they, or did they, yeah, no, they say he got a touchdown.
Touchdown. I think said the referee on the far side, head lineman was showing a touchdown. I'm like you, I thought he fumbled the ball. He must have fumbled it in the end zone.
Yeah. Being at this angle, you can't tell where he fumbled it. So they're going for 2, or either they didn't get in, one of the 2. I think they got in. So, and they're going to just get hit on the left side, and they stick him. The 2-point conversion is no good, but the score now is 24-12 with only 3:57 to go in the ball game. The Tigers find themselves down by 2 scores.
57 seconds left in this game. It's now Choctaws 26, Tigers 12.
So the Tigers got their work cut out for them now. There's 3:57 to go in the ball game. Tigers trail 26-12, and they led all the way into the third quarter, into the third quarter, and the defense just hasn't had an answer this second half.
They're not tackling.
No, they're not, and they're out of position. They're not tackling. Yes, you're exactly right. And when they and they're not, sometimes they're not even in position to make a tackle because they get caught up on those fakes. But you know, they're running past people. They're just not breaking down. I'm not a coach, never have been, so I don't claim to be an expert, but I do know we're not breaking down. We're running past people, and you know, we've got to break down and try to hit somebody instead of running by them.
Moore get the ball and run it back again.
So Maben and Moore back deep to receive. And here's the kick. Long end over end kick. And it's going to be taken on the left side. He's taking it to 5. And he's crossed the 15 and the 20 and the 30. And that was actually Gage Barham as he gets all the way out to the 50-yard line. A fantastic return. He actually crosses the 50 to the 49-yard line. And that was Gage Barham on the far side. And he actually ran all the way across the field and turned it up. And a fantastic run there by Barham.
Yeah, first down. Good run. We need to score quick.
We do. Quick, and then 3 and out for them and get the ball back is our only shot. First down and 10, ball just across the 50 at the 49-yard line, 3:47 to go in the ball game. The Tigers trail 26-12 to Dyer County. Quarterback drops straight back, wanting to throw. He's got a man. It's complete. He's hit immediately. That was Maben. A pickup of about 6 on the play, maybe 7.
Tackle by Heathcock.
You're going to say it was a pickup of about 7. Second down and 3. Time, precious time, clicking off, 3:25. .315. Quarterback drops straight back, wanting to throw, looking to his left, flushed out of the pocket, rolls to his right. He's going to have to pull it down. He's got the first down and breaks the first tackle, breaks the second tackle. He's going down the sideline, 1 man to beat. He gets all the way inside the 10 before he's brought down at about the 7-yard line. So with 3 minutes exactly to go in the fourth quarter, the Tigers in scoring position as they're inside the 10 at the 7. It'll be first and goal for the Tigers.
I thought he stepped out of bounds.
It was close. I was afraid they were going to call that. The Tigers with an opportunity to get 7 up really quick, but time is dwindling. And it's going to go for 2 and don't get it. They catch him, know it. Oh, they didn't. Excuse me. We didn't get the touchdown yet. So it actually was a quarterback draw, and they just snapped it directly to the quarterback, and he was going to go off the left side, and they catch him behind the line of scrimmage. And so the ball back at the 9.
Somebody didn't block the middle tackler there.
He sure did.
Center. They didn't get him.
So 2:19 to go. Trying to throw over the middle. He's got a man, and he's complete, but he was hit immediately at the 4-yard line. We're eating up way too much clock. We've got to get in this end zone quickly.
Ball rests at the 4-yard line.
So we go under the 2-minute mark. 3rd down, and it says 3rd and 4 from the 4. It's 3rd and goal from the 4. And the quarterback rolls to his right. He just wanting to run it, and they're going to hit him back. He's going to lose 2 or 3 yards. Nobody blocked on the right side. And of course, they were overloaded on that right side, and we ran right into their strength. And so the Tigers take a timeout with 1:53 to go in the ball game. It's going to be 4th down and 5 when play resumes with 1 minute 43 seconds in the ball game. We let this one get away from us.
Yeah, that one penalty hurt us a while ago, that 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that hurt. Touchdown call back because of a penalty. And to me, the biggest thing is not being able to stop that misdirection. I mean, that's the one single thing that's hurt us more than anything, I think, all year. We'll give us a thank you to the sponsors tonight that bring this broadcast possible. Dan Douglas, Mills Food Plaza, Norman Hendren, Manor at Mount Carmel, Thornton's Furniture, McDonald's, Cannell's Body Shop, SDG Primary, Quality Care, Best One Tire in Jackson and Brownsville, Bank of Ripley, Lauderdale Lumber and Hardware, Tennessee Lottery, Triple T Tire, SDT Contractors, West Tennessee Expediting, JST Trucking, and Komatsu. The Tigers up to the line, 4th down and goal from the 5. 2 wide outs left, 1 to the right. Quarterback takes the snap, and he mishandles it. And it's going to be, ball's going to go over on down, so we squander an opportunity to get a touchdown there, at least make the score closer. You know, maybe we had a chance to do an onside kick if we could have gotten a touchdown. And let's see, is there a flag came in before? So hopefully it'll be against them. Illegal shift against us. Declined, so it'll be 1st down Dyer County. That's going to be your ball game, folks. Now they can kneel on the ball a couple of times and it'll be over.
Yep.
So the Tigers had an opportunity to lead over half of the ball game, and then just once the second half came in, about halfway through the 3rd quarter, Dyer County just kind of took over. Now we had some bright spots there. You know, we've got a good run back. We had some good runs. Of course, we had a touchdown call back because of a penalty, and then we had some untimely penalties called. But Dyer County has the ball, misdirection play, and they go right up the gut again, and they break it back out to the outside. He's off to the races as he crosses the 30-yard line, finally brought down, well, crosses the 25, bring him down about the 29-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Clock continues to run, 1:15-14.
Number 40, he come up to make that tackle, I think.
1 minute and 7 seconds and counting. 1st down and 10, ball at the Dyer County. They have the ball at their own 28. Quarterback's just going to kneel on the ball. That's the victory formation. He'll have to do it one more time. 49 seconds on the clock. 39 on the 40-second clock. So one more time, and that'll do it. And the final score here from Ripley unless something crazy happens in the last 37 seconds, is going to be Dyer County 26, Ripley 12, and they kneel. And so remember, next Friday night, the Ripley Tigers will be in Obion County. That is a district game. Now, Dyer County beat, we'll be in Obion next week. Dyer County beat Obion County. So this is a game that not only we should win, we got to win if we want to make it to the playoffs. That's kind of a playoff game for us.
Yeah, so this is not a conference.
This is a non-conference game. They're actually a class above us. They're in 5A, we're in 4A. And so make your plans now next Friday night to come up to Obion County, up to Troy, and watch the Ripley Tigers take on the Obion County Rebels. If you can't make it, be sure to tune in to 1570 WTRB or live streaming at 1570WTRB.com. So that's going to do it here from Tiny Knee Stadium, Jim Fitzhugh Field. The final score here from Ripley is Dyer County 26, Ripley 12.